Good day, everyone. Today, we're gonna talk another topic that is essential in solving equations. Paano daw po tayo magsosolve ng equations when we encounter series of operations? For this week's content, we have simplifies a series of operations on whole numbers involving more than two operations using PEMDAS or GMDAS rule. And at the end of the lesson, you are expected to states, explains, and interprets parentheses, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction, or grouping, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction rule, and simplifies a series of operations on whole numbers involving more than two operations using PEMDAS or GMDAS rule. In grade 4, you have learned the MDAS rule when you do calculations involving four operations. So the four fundamental operations in mathematics, such as M stands for multiplication, D stands for division, A stands for addition, and S stands for subtraction. So ngayong grade 5 kayo, i-upgrade lang natin to. Increase lang natin yung difficulties niya. Madadagdagan lang siya. Pero the rule still the same. So, paano daw po or ano daw po yung idadagdag natin? We're gonna have PMDAS or GMDAS. Ano po ba si PMDAS? Ano si GMDAS? Mathematicians developed an order of operations over time so that the expressions means the same thing. So, ito yung order, ito yung procedure or steps on how to solve equation using PMDAS. Paano daw po natin siya isosolve kapag madami na yung operation na involved? And the order of operations has been abbreviated as PMDAS or GMDAS. PMDAS stands for parentheses, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction, and GMDAS stands for groupings, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. Parentheses and groupings are common in function in performing series of operations. Though meron tayong PMDAS or GMDAS, same lang din yung function ni P and ni G, which is, yan, in our first step. To perform a series of operations, follow these steps. Perform the operation or operations inside the grouping symbols first. So, ano po yung mga grouping symbols natin? We have the parentheses, braces, and brackets. So, included po si parentheses dun sa grouping or grouping symbols natin. So, kahit po ano dun sa dalawa, PM dash man or GM dash man yung sundin natin, iisa lang po yung function niya. Iisa lang yung kakalabasan ng ating sagot. The second step, multiply and divide in order in which they appeared from left to right. So, multiply or divide, depende kung sino yung unang nag-appear or kung ano yung unang operation na nag-appear from left to right. Let's say we have two operations, multiplication and division lang. Unang nag-appear si multiplication kesa kay division, you have to multiply first before you divide. Kung baliktad naman, division muna bago multiplication yung nag-appear, you have to divide first before you multiply. Same thing or same procedure applies to step 3, addition and subtraction. So, add or subtract in order in which they appeared from left to right. So, titingnan ulit or examine ulit si equation from left to right kung ano yung unang nag-appear. Kung addition yung unang nag-appear, mag-add muna. Kung subtraction, magsusubtract muna. Pero kapag naghalo na, dalawang operation or tatlong operation ang naghalo, kunwari ay si multiplication and addition, nauna si addition mag-appear kesa kay multiplication, walang kaso yon. Magbu-multiply ka pa rin. Kasi nga, pina-follow natin yung series of operation, yung GM dash or PM dash. Kung makikita ninyo or kung mapapansin ninyo dun sa PM dash, mas nauuna pa rin i-perform ang multiplication kesa kay addition. Mas nauuna pa rin si division kesa kay subtraction. Kaya kapag yung dalawang operation na yun ang nagsama sa isang equation, kahit pa nauna si addition, kahit pa nauna si subtraction, yung multiplication or yung division pa rin ang ating uunahin na i-perform. So, let's have an example para mas lalo natin itong maintindihan. Let's say I have 44 times the quantity of 9 divided by 3 minus 81 plus 45. So, kapag ganito po yung equation natin, kung mapapansin ninyo, 44 and parentheses, wala po silang operation in between. Kapag ganyan po ang ating equation, meaning po nun, multiplication po ang ating magiging operation. Si parentheses po ay considered as multiplication kapag walang operation in between the number and parentheses. Pero kapag meron naman, kung ano yung operation in between, yun ang ating susundin. But in this case, wala. So, multiplication pa magiging operation la. Step 1 natin, according to our rule, according doon sa na-discuss ko kanina, unahin daw po munang i-perform ang operation inside the parentheses. So, ano ba yung operation natin inside the parentheses? Correct, that is division. So, you have to divide first before you multiply, subtract, or divide. So, ito po yung magiging sagot natin. After that, multiply or divide from left to right. So, ang natira na lang natin is multiplication. So, you have to multiply first. So, we're gonna have 132 minus 81 plus 45. Next, step 3. Add or subtract from left to right. Sa equation natin na ito, naunang nag-appear si subtraction. Kaya, magsusubtract ka muna bago ka mag-add. So, we have 51 plus 45. Ayan na, isa na lang yung operation natin for our final answer. Again, you have to follow the step-by-step procedure para makuha ninyo ang tamang sagot. Makuha ninyo yung tamang value ng isang equation. Another example, we have 400 divided by 2 times 5 minus 120 plus 5. Kung mapapansin ninyo, wala po tayong parentheses. So, saan tayo mag-start? Kapag wala kayong nakitang parentheses sa isang equation, doon na kayo mag-start agad sa M. MDAS, dun sa MDAS. Multiply or divide from left to right, add, subtract from left to right. So, dito may nakita tayo, meron tayong division and multiplication. Unang nag-appear si division kesa kay multiplication, kaya magdi-divide muna tayo bago tayo mag-multiply. We have 200 times 5 minus 120 plus 5. Again, multiply or divide from left to right. Meron na tayong 1,000 minus 120 plus 5. Ito, dalawa na lang ang ating operation. Proceed sa next step. Add or subtract from left to right. Naunang nag-appear sa subtraction, kaya magsusubtract muna tayo bago tayo mag-add. So, we're gonna have 880 plus 5. And then, we're gonna arrive with our final answer, which is 885. Reminder, you have to follow the PEMDAS or GMDAS rule for you to be able to arrive at the correct answer. Kasi minsan, kapag hindi natin finalo yung step-by-step procedure niya, nauna si division o kaya nauna si multiplication, ang nasa sa equation naman natin, dapat mauna si multiplication o kaya naman si division, mamamali tayo. May mga chances tayo na mamamali. So, kailangan nyo pong i-follow strictly ang PEMDAS or GMDAS rule. Again, PEMDAS stands for parenthesis, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction, and GMDAS stands for grouping, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. So, that's all for today's topic. Hope this video helped you to understand more about order of operations. Thanks for watching and see you in our next discussion.